So my idea for a topic for this episode was bar food. I was thinking about like the best bar food. So I want to do with you a snake draft for the best bar food. What I was thinking is we'll do 6 items. So it's going to be a snake draft. So if I start, pick one, then you go, you pick two. You know how snake drafts work, right? Like this isn't too complicated for you. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know
Is
what I'm
that an
dealing with.
insult on my intelligence? Is that what that
That
was
was
right there?
absolutely. I'm glad you picked up on that. That was definitely an insult on your intelligence. So what I want to do was 6 items. 2 of these things have to be things you hold, and then 2 are things that you dip like into a sauce. You don't have to say the sauce or anything, but like a French fry, you dip. A slice of pizza, you hold. Granted, we can get into semantics, like do you dip your pizza in ranch? Just forget the semantics. Do you hold it while you eat it, or do you dip it and then eat it? So you have to do 2, and then the other 2 are just kind of wild cards. You can use whatever you want past that. Do you want to go first?
I can go first. That works for me.
All right.
And with the first pick, I think you got to take wings first, right?
You're going wings first?
Yeah, dip them, right?
Are we going to count that as a dip or a hold? Do you dip them, or do you just hold them while you eat them? Like, do you dip them into a sauce or ranch or blue cheese or whatever the hell?
You got to dip. You got to dip wings.
See, I don't dip wings. I don't. I just eat them how they come. But okay, so we're counting that as a dip for you. So you're taking wings. A little disappointing because that's probably the power hitter. That's like the number one right there. So I get 2 picks. I'm gonna start with what I would consider a hold, and that's gonna be nachos, specifically because everything that you eat on the nacho just comes on the nacho. You don't have to dip it, right? If I did like chips and salsa, that's a dip. But the nacho,
yeah, and plus there's always nachos or some kind of chips out in a little basket.
Yeah, exactly. So I think nachos, in my opinion, I know wings is like the best pick for bar food. In my opinion, nachos is the best bar food. And maybe it's just better in Austin, or I don't know. But here, the nachos are always incredible. You get a tower of nachos, cover it in whatever meat you want, guacamole, salsa on it, whatever, queso. It's incredible. Nachos is, I think, the best bar food. And then if I had to take a number 2, I'm going to take a dip, and I'm going to go mozzarella sticks.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I know. That was a good one, wasn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so now you get 2 picks.
I'm thinking a hold here, and it's a slider.
Okay. Nice. That's a good one.
And then another dip, fries.
Okay. It's kind of weak. Any explanation behind any of these?
They're just little snacks, fries. Obviously, don't have to explain fries a whole lot. The slider, just whatever, most places have, burgers, but you can get little deli meat on a slider at some places and something easy to eat while you're drinking or whatnot.
Okay. What do you dip your fries in?
Ketchup.
Okay. Just making sure. Some people are weird. Just making sure. Okay, so we're doing 6. You've got 3 down so far. You got wings, sliders, and fries. Pretty solid.
Yep.
So now I get 2 picks, and I'm going to go, let's see. I've done a hold with nachos, mozzarella stick, dip. I'm going to go another dip. I'm going to go jalapeno poppers. Are you a fan of jalapeno poppers?
No.
What do you mean no?
No, I'm not a fan of jalapeno anything.
What? You don't like jalapeno poppers? Oh my gosh. Nope. That's insane. You picked French fries, just regular plain old French fries. You're going to try to tell me that jalapeno poppers isn't a good pick? It's insane.
I didn't say it wasn't. I think it's a good pick. They're at a lot of places, but it's just, I didn't say I don't eat them. I don't like them.
Okay.
Not that
here we
not
go.
a good pick.
For my next one, I'm gonna go with a hold. I'm just going back and forth with these. I'm gonna go soft pretzel. Just like
Ooh,
a
that
big
was
like jumbo soft pretzel with some mustard, especially that like fancy like German mustard. That's a classic if you're drinking beer. It's so it fills you up. It's exactly what you need. It's not like a huge meal or anything, but if we're just talking about like ordering something while you're drinking beers, soft pretzel, it's a go-to.
pretzels are great.
Okay.
And what do you
So
dip your pretzel in? You dip your pretzel in cheese or butter or a little bit of both?
no. I always just go with the mustard, specifically like a fancy mustard, like the ones with like the mustard seeds in them. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's almost like spicy a little bit. I like that. Just like the full on mustard. There was a bar I used to live above in Houston, and that's like the only thing they made was these jumbo Bavarian pretzels, so they're called. And so they would like melt the cheese on top of it and give you this mustard. I mean, I wouldn't even go drink at the bar. I would just call the place and be like, "Hey, I'm coming downstairs in like 10 minutes. Have this pretzel ready for me because that's my dinner."
Pretzels are
So,
great. I like to get the melted butter and the cheese.
yeah, Jacob says beer cheese. I'm not as big of a fan with the beer cheese. I know that's a popular one. If I'm eating any kind of like liquidy type of cheese, it's going to be queso or nothing. That's at the end of the day, that's how it is. I don't know. Beer cheese. All right. What do you got? So you have 3 right now, and I have 4, right?
I think so, yeah.
You ended with fries, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. What you got next?
Peanuts.
Okay. It's kind of a bar
Lots,
snack, but I guess I'll count it. It's
lots of little
terrible.
places, lots of little bars here have, you know, peanuts out that you can have. So
That really doesn't. I always like see that in movies and shit, and they always joke about how unhygienic it is, but I don't really see that much at bars. Maybe it's just around here. It's funny. I never really see peanuts out, like ever. Like I worked at a bar once where we sold peanuts, and it was just like came in a bag, and we would just dump them out into a little bowl to serve to people. That's the only time I've been to a bar that actually has peanuts.
most of the bars around here have them. They'll have them out in little bowls
Really?
or yeah.
Maybe it's just a Midwest white trash thing. Are you not concerned about the hygiene of the peanuts?
Nah,
Because
not
it's like
not
a
concerned about
shared bowl, correct? Like anybody can
it.
just
Yeah.
dip into it.
Hmm.
Okay, look out,
I
Wuhan.
mean, when you go to a bar, you're hoping to find somebody to swap spit with anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, but I don't have to have a shared bowl of peanuts to do that. I'll just start talking to someone like a normal human being. But hey, man, that's your pick. Okay, you get one more pick. I guess peanuts are hold because you don't dip them; they're just small.
Yeah. So what am I at? What, 2 holds and or 3 holds and 2 dips?
Wing, you said it was a dip. Slider is a hold. Fries a dip. Peanuts a hold. So you're good. You can just go wherever now.
Pigs in a blanket.
Where in a bar have you ever had pigs in a blanket?
You've never had pigs in a blanket at a bar?
No, like my mom makes them sometimes when people are over at her house. I've never been to a bar where they serve pigs in a blanket.
The bar closest to my house serves pigs in a blanket. Almost every time I go in there, I'll get an
At
order
a
of them.
bar. All right.
Yeah.
This is, I think, the thing that this is exposing the most is how different bar foods can be depending on where you're at. Like a lot of the bars here, like I said, it's either nachos or wings, but a lot of times it's like chips and queso or chips and salsa. It's like the main things. I honestly don't think I've ever been to a bar that served pigs in a blanket. Very weird. But okay. Once again, Chris Bad Takes live. This is Chris Bad Takes live.
But that's not even a
Um,
taste. That's just what, they serve it there.
okay, so I get 2 picks, and I think that's gonna wrap it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you'll have 1 pick after me. So I get the 2 picks here. You come back with your 1 pick. Let's see. I have nachos, mozzarella sticks, jalapeno poppers, soft pretzel. Damn, mine is so good. Yours is terrible compared to mine. Let's go. You know what? We'll go with fried okra. We'll go fried okra. Because I was thinking about doing loaded fries, but you kind of you said fries, so I'm just going to leave that one alone because I'm counting that as just encompassing fries. I'm going fried okra. Do you like fried okra? You eat that much?
No.
Have you ever had fried okra?
I don't think so. I don't think I've ever seen it anywhere.
Man, you're missing out. Do you even know what you know what an okra is?
I do not. What is it?
It's just like it's like a green vegetable. Almost looks like a pepper, but it's not spicy at all. But that's kind of what it looks like. It has no spice at all. And then they fry it like into these little like ball type things. And you just dip it in like ketchup or hot sauce or whatever you want to dip it in. That's crazy. You've never had this. Like I said, this episode more so than anything is showing me the difference in bar foods in regions. I'm pulling up a picture of a fried okra just so you can understand. I didn't know that it wasn't as common. Here, this is a batch of fried okra. There you go.
Okay, I've seen that. So I think somebody in my family makes that for some like family get-togethers.
It's very good, really good. That was a big pickup for me. Just so you know, I know you don't understand that, but that was a really good pickup for me. And then to wrap it up, nobody said this, and I just have to take it off the board. I'm surprised that this hasn't come up, especially with how bad some of yours were. I'm gonna go pizza, just good old pizza, good old American pizza. Nothing special about it. It's a bar pizza. It's probably either cheese or pepperoni. You're not getting anything special. But, you know, it's usually like a big slice because it's at a bar and it's usually really cheap. And in terms of food just to put into your stomach when you're getting a little too drunk, pizza's great. It's greasy. It's filling. No explanation needed. That's it. It's bar pizza.
That's a great pickup right there.
All right. You get one more.
I'm thinking fried pickles.
Ugh. I hate fried pickles.
I don't like them either, but my brother loves them when he's drunk.
You don't even like them?
No, but I see a lot of people eating them sometimes. You know,
Chris, you're gonna make me quit podcasting. You are gonna make me quit. You're gonna make me quit podcasting. Just having you on this show is making me like rethink my entire podcast. Okay, here are the picks for best bar food. God, dear God. Okay, here's mine. Nachos, mozzarella sticks, jalapeno poppers, soft pretzel, fried okra, and pizza. That's incredible. That's what I'm going to eat for dinner tonight. Now that I'm reading this out loud. Here's yours. Wings, sliders. So far, so good. Fries, kind of boring. Peanuts, not really food, more of a snack, so weird choice. Pigs in a blanket, what your grandma makes when you go over to her house. Never seen it at a bar before. And fried pickles, which you said yourself you don't even like.
I don't like fried pickles.